Welcome to our series of introductions to CATIA's Advisory Board members. I'm delighted today to welcome Mladen Banovic, Editor-in-Chief, Transformers Magazine. Welcome, Mladen.
Thank you, Victoria.
Mladen, could you start by just giving everyone a feel for who you are, a summary of your work experience and your history and background in the industry?
Okay, let me try like this. So I see myself, first of all, like a scientist and innovator. So everything that I do, I try to do it in a scientific and innovative way. As you said, I'm currently the editor-in-chief of Transformers Magazine and chairman in Transformers Academy and Transformers Forum. Throughout my career, I was working in many different areas of Transformers industry. I was managing development of different products and systems, including the products for Transformers up to 1200 kV, so this is the highest voltage level in the world. I also manage development of smart grid and automation tools for transformer testing, diagnostic and monitoring. I was working on launching these products into the market and provided various trainings. I'm a senior member of IEEE and SIGRE. I'm also a member of the European Association of Science Editors, and I hold a PhD degree from the University of Zagreb. I would just add that within IEEE and SIGRE working groups, we develop different industry standards in order to enable or to follow the progress of the industry in the better way.
Thank you. And obviously you've been involved in lots of different projects throughout your career. What's been the favourite one, your favourite project you've worked on?
It's hard to select one of the projects. Basically, almost all of the projects that I was working were very, very interesting. If I would choose one, then maybe I can select one and talk about it just because it would be the first one, even it came the last one so far. So it's maybe about Transformers Academy. It has been the idea in the industry for quite a long time to have a platform where everybody in our industry will have the opportunity to get the access to the latest knowledge, latest experience, and to have the opportunity to learn from best people in the field. And with development of Transformers Magazine, Transformers Forum and everything we were doing, we came to the position that we could implement such a platform that we call Transformers Academy, where you have really an opportunity to learn from the best. Doesn't matter if you are a newcomer and you want to learn only something on the very basic level, or you want to go deeper into some topics and maybe learn on intermediate level. And even if you want to become a master in some fields like transformer design or asset management or in general management, we have such programs where you can actually satisfy all these needs, fulfill all these needs for learning. So this would be, as we don't have much time to talk about this project, let's keep for now on this project.
Yeah, sounds very interesting project for the industry. You've obviously kindly agreed to be part of the CATIA Advisory Board. What's your history with CATIA and the show? How many years have you attended, and why do you attend?
CATIA was a very special event for me, and it has been so for, let's say, last 10 years. I used to visit first as a visitor, then in later years I was attending CATIA in Berlin as exhibitor, and then when we started Transformers Magazine, very soon we established a partnership cooperation with CRIME. We attended events in Berlin, in Chicago, in Shanghai. There were also events in some other places, so we followed CRIME and exhibited in all these places. So yeah, it was actually for us the place where we meet our business partners, but also our friends, because most of the people that we have in the transformers industry, we have good cooperation with them, and many of them are our friends. So it was always a very positive experience for us. Also the cooperation with CRIME people was excellent, and it was really enjoying for us. So I can only say that I can hardly wait our next CRIME edition.
Yes, we're all looking forward to getting back to in-person events and everybody getting together again. So roll on May in Berlin, definitely. As a member of the advisory board, obviously your input into what we cover in the agenda is really important. What do you feel are the most important hot topics we should look to cover in Berlin next year?
Yeah, based on the research that we did recently, I think the topic that must be taken into account is the sustainability that includes circular economy and other subtopics related to this. Then, of course, digitalization, that is already an established topic, and I wouldn't say buzzword, but definitely this is the area where we see the opportunities for the growth and for making things better than so far. Apart from these two topics, there are of course some other initiatives that are related more or less to one or to the other of these topics, like eco design and some other topics, but definitely I would put the priority to sustainability and digitalization when we talk about transformers industry, of course.
Yes, I think that's definitely the theme that we're seeing. Those two are very important. I mean, obviously you've talked about them as being opportunities and topics we should cover. What are they the biggest opportunities that you see currently facing the industry, or currently available in the industry rather? And to offset that, what are the biggest challenges you think we currently face?
Yeah, there are targets that are set in terms of a reduction of CO2 emission, but in general to reduce the impact of the industry and the impact of our living on our environment. So I think these aspects of preservation of environment and bringing up the solutions that help with this are probably good ways to get new business opportunities in this field.
And what do you think are the biggest challenges?
The biggest challenge, I think, how to do this in an environmentally friendly manner. So when you try to solve one problem, you can also do it in many different ways. And I think the biggest challenge is how to save the planet in the way that we really do this and that we achieve this.
And obviously we've all been through a global pandemic in the recent months. What do you think the long-term effects will be of COVID on the industry going forward?
I think one of the things that this pandemic helped to establish is using digital tools in better way, or getting them more accepted. For example, now you can do a lot of things remotely, so you don't have to travel for everything that used to be the way of doing the business before. So if you can avoid traveling, you help reduce the impact on environment. You help to reduce CO2 emission and other aspects. You also save a lot of your time. And it's just a question how far this can go. What we have seen is that people are, first of all, human beings, and they need also social interaction. So it's really necessary that people meet each other from time to time, that they spend time together, to have dinner or beer with your peers or business partners or friends is really necessary. But maybe this can be more rare than before. Also, accepting some digital tools like virtual testing of transformer and such things can help make things faster and let's say in different way, but there is definitely a limit how far we can do this, because if you for example witness a transformer test, then you have some limitations that are more obvious than when you visit the factory physically. So I think we have to be rational and smart and see what is good and keep these tools and these options for future, and whatever is not perfect, we can still work it in traditional way.
Definitely, it's going to be an interesting time over the next couple of years to see how things settle down, and it's been great talking to you today, and hopefully looking forward to seeing you for that dinner and beer in Berlin in May, if not before.
Thanks, Victoria. It will be my pleasure, definitely.
Thank you so much, Mladen. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.